During the early to mid 2010s, Minecraft mods were in their prime. YouTubers were constantly pushing out video after video showcasing some of the coolest mods ever seen at the time. So in today's video, I'm going to be having a look at some remakes of old Minecraft mods in newer versions to see if they still hold up in today's modded ecosystem. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Oh, I'm teleporting, I think. Oh, what's going on? Help me. Well, there's your problem. So for the first mod of this video, we're going to be looking at mutant monsters. So this mod originally came out, I want to say around 2012, 2013, and it was really popular. I think it was one of the biggest like challenge mods that were out at the time, and it's been recreated by Fuzz. So it adds, as you can probably assume, mutant monsters to the game. Now, when the mod first came out, I'm pretty sure it was only the mutant creeper that was in the mod, but over time they did add other ones. So the first one we're going to look at is the mutant creeper, which it's exactly how I remember it. I was obsessed with this mod when I was younger. And it has some really cool sounds as well. So I did... Oh, did it just despawn? Wow, thanks game. Okay, so as I was saying, all of the mobs are essentially kind of, I guess, bosses, as opposed to they're just regular versions. So I am going to be fighting them in this video, with the first one being the creeper. And I have a feeling I'm going to be awful at this. So let's do this. I think I'm just going to go in and just try to fight this one and maybe die. But it seems it has a few attacks by the looks of it, if I remember correctly. So it has the headbutt, which, I mean, and then this as well, where it jumps up and sends out mini creepers. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my god. Ah, get away. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Come on. No! Come on! It's just spewing more out. Oh my gosh. Die. Oh no! Oh, it's dying! Oh, okay. Whew, okay, that was, I did kind of cheese that a little bit because I have, like, I purposely gave myself really good gear, but it probably won't be that easy if you're not properly geared out and stuff like that. So the mutant creeper will drop this, and it's essentially an egg. If you saw the mini creepers, you might already know what's going on here. Let me put you on here. And I believe if I give it gunpowder, it should end up hatching. No? Okay. Oh, I believe you do just have to wait for it to hatch. Okay, in that case, just to make my life a little bit easier, because I'd rather not wait, I believe if I can just spawn... Huh. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for this, because I think the only way to get a pet creeper is to have it spawn from the egg. So I'm just going to leave this for the time being over here, and I'll come back a little bit later and see if it's tamed to me. So the next mutant mob we're going to be looking at is the mutant creeper. So I'm just going to go ahead and place this guy down again and fight him. So he is huge, like genuinely huge. And he also has this like really cool arm bow. I don't know what the word would be, but he does also give you hunger, which is quite terrifying. And poison. Wow, this guy is kind of the whole package. Now, the cool thing about this guy, as you'll see in a minute, he essentially gives you... Oh, there we go. He drops these, so you can pick up his body parts. And if you get enough, you can essentially make an armor set with his bones. So I'm going to see if I can just get all of these now and hope maybe I can make the full set, otherwise I'll just spawn it in. Okay, I think that's all of them, unless anything went down here. So if I just grab a crafting table, can I make the full set already? Oh, I can put the head on already. So the mutant skeleton skull gives you a multi-shot for bows. So it's essentially the same as a crossbow having multi-shot, except it's on a bow. So it will shoot 3 arrows and also keep the kind of enchantment effects like flame on all of them, which is pretty cool. So I only have enough for the skull, leggings, and the boots. So I'm just going to spawn in the other ones as well, just because I don't want to have to fight another one. So if I go ahead and put this full set on, you will notice that it gives me quite some cool effects. So firstly, I can jump really high. I believe that's about... What is that? Hang on. So it looks to be... It's about 3 or 4 blocks. Yeah, 3 blocks. So you can jump up 2 blocks, but you can just about hit 3 blocks. And then you also have the like added speed as well. I'm running a little bit faster, which is nice. And then additionally, one of my favorite parts of it is the rapid fire, it gives bows. So you can just essentially spam this. It looks really cool as well with the multi-shot. It looks like you're a cannon firing. It's awesome. I think for the rest of this video, I'm going to try to keep the armor on and see if I can take down the mobs easier with it. Speaking of the mobs, let's go ahead and spawn the next one. So the next one we're going to fight is the mutant zombie, which I think was the second one added to this mod. So he's got this really cool shockwave effect, which essentially he'll punch the ground, and I'll see if I can get it to hit me. He's essentially the Hulk, in a way. Not even essentially, he just is the Hulk. Hello. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so he does the shockwave thing, and it does a bit of damage, but it also changes the ground a little bit. I don't remember if he has other attacks. Oh, he has that one as well, which... What's he doing? I'm afraid of him. I think he was healing. I think... Oh, hello, Husks. So he goes down for a minute, like, he's, like, stunned, I'm assuming. There we go. And he just dies like that. However, he didn't seem to drop anything I needed. What? Where is he? What? Okay, he's in front of me, but I think it bugged. Oh, okay, now he's dead. I don't know if he's supposed to go invisible like that. I'm just going to ignore that. I'm going to pretend he was supposed to do that for the video. But essentially, he will drop the Hulk hammer, which is why I say he's kind of like the Hulk, because he drops the Hulk hammer. If I get a bunch of sheep in here just for research purposes and go ahead and right-click with the hammer, I basically have the guy's shockwave effect. And it's pretty powerful. It does some damage. I guess it's really useful if you want to turn all your grass into dirt. It has 150 total durability. As far as I'm aware, you can put like mending and stuff on it and unbreaking and all that jazz. Now, the next one we're going to be looking at is the mutant snow golem. I can't remember if this is a hostile mutant mob or not, so I'm just gonna spawn it and see. But it's this pretty cool looking guy, and he's not hostile by default, but I'm wondering if I punch him. Oh, you're just a friend. That's nice. Wait, if I spawn like a zombie, hang on, will he attack the zombie? Oh wow, yeah, so he's basically like a minion for you. What a good guy. I like this guy. However, I am going to kill him for the video, and I want to see what he drops. But he doesn't want to fight back. This is so evil, XeTrain. Yeah, so he doesn't really drop anything either. He just drops snowballs. So if that's important to you, then yeah, kill him, I guess. Now, the next one is probably my favorite one. It's the Mutant Enderman. It's pretty self-explanatory. I don't really need to explain it to you. So I'm just going to go ahead and spawn it. And it's kind of terrifying at the same time. It gives me... Oh my gosh. Where is he? He's throwing blocks at me. I'm really glad I gave myself these enchanted golden apples, I just want to mention. Okay, if you stay away from him, I'm pretty sure he'll stop the blindness. Oh yeah, he picks up like loads of blocks at the same time. He has 4 arms. Ow, I'm in a hole. Get me out of here before he corners me. Ooh, don't destroy the egg. No, that's my creeper minion egg. Stay away. Oh, okay. He's doing something. Oh no. Ah! Oh, I'm teleporting, I think. Oh, what's going on? Help me. Oh no. Ow. So he should have dropped something when he died, but he didn't. So I'm not sure if there's like a certain percentage of him dropping it, but essentially he should drop the Ender Soul hand. Now, this thing is essentially the gravity gun from Half-Life because you can pick up blocks and then throw them. Can you pick up mobs? That is the question. Ah, you can't pick up mobs. Okay, that's fine. That's a shame, but it's fine. So, yeah, essentially you can just pick up any block you want and throw it at mobs as well, if I can even aim. And it's really fun. Oh, that's so awesome. I think it's probably one of my favorite, I guess, weapons in this. You can just keep spamming blocks. Now, it doesn't seem like you can pick up any block. Oh, I completely forgot about that. Shift right-clicking also gives you the ability to teleport. So, I don't know if there's like a range on it, but damn, if there is, it's quite a large range because I just teleported from like over there where that little mound is to on this tree. That's kind of crazy. Let's go to this tree over there. That's insane. So the final mob in this is the mutant spider pig. Yeah, I think you can kind of get what I'm getting at here. It's terrifying. It's a pig and a spider, and it has some pretty cool effects. So it will throw you in some cobweb, and I gotta get this guy over here. But he gets you stuck, essentially. He's not too difficult to kill. And he doesn't really drop anything, so I guess he's kind of like a mini boss. Because essentially all he drops is, like, cooked pork chop. So, you know, if you want to farm them, I guess maybe you can. Something I forgot to mention at the start of this is you need something called Chemical X to turn the mobs into the mutant versions of themselves. So, essentially, if you throw it at mobs, they'll have a chance of turning into their mutant version. So one of these at least should turn, otherwise they will explode and die. Yeah, so you'll see a few of them turned, a few of them blew up and died. And they should, at least one of them should turn into a mutant zombie. Okay, so most of them turn to a mutant zombie. But yeah, essentially that's how you get the mutant zombies and mutant mobs in general. One more thing I want to check before the end of this is if our mutant creeper friend has spawned yet. So I'm pretty sure he was over here, right? The mutant creeper has not spawned yet. We're just gonna have to pretend that this guy here is my mutant creeper friend. So he will essentially just follow you around and blow things up. Pretty sure he's like a one-time use thing because he will die when he blows up like any other creeper. But he's kind of cool. He's a friend that, I mean, you can just kind of like keep him in your house if you don't want him to go around and blow things up. But otherwise, if you don't want to keep the mutant creeper minion, you can punch the egg. And it has a chance of spawning the creeper shard, which, pretty self-explanatory, does things what a creeper would do. So you won't take damage from it, but it will just blow up once you right-click. So pretty awesome, I'd say. A good way to mine, apparently, as well. Although it does have limited durability, so it will break pretty quickly. It only has 16. My inventory is completely full, so I'm going to move on to the next one now and have a look at that. So I will see you in a moment. By the way, if you aren't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button, as it really does help me out. And if you're enjoying the video, go ahead and click that like button. And if you want to support the channel further, go ahead and click the join button below to gain access to a bunch of really cool members perks, which I'll put on screen now. You can essentially get things like custom emojis in live chats, as well as a really cool Discord role, which you can find the link to in the description below. Anyway, back to the video. So the next mod we're going to be looking at is the Elemental Creepers Refabricated mod. Now, Elemental Creepers was a mod back in like the early kind of 2010s to mid 2010s, and it was huge. Like, it was one of the most popular Minecraft mods at the time, and I remember seeing like a bunch of YouTubers doing videos on this mod. I was obsessed with it. It was so cool. So essentially it adds all of these new creepers to the game, and I did kind of do a video on this already a couple months ago with my revisiting old Minecraft mods video. As you can probably guess, it adds a bunch of new creepers to the game. So the first one is the water creeper, which spawns water. I know, that sounds absolutely crazy. And then we have the fire creeper, which I'm pretty sure I remember it just sets things on fire, which, I mean, blow it up on a tree or in your wooden house, your house is gone. Your house is going to be gone forever. Now, the earth creeper is pretty cool because it will essentially just place dirt. Kind of annoying because, again, blowing up in places where you don't want dirt, it's just going to get in the way. And then the electric creeper, which will just essentially summon lightning. And then we have the light creeper, which just places a bunch of glowstone. And I believe if you're close to it as well, it should give you like an effect. Oh, I didn't just go short. Yeah, so it gives you a glowing effect, so everything around it will glow. Evil twin to the light creeper is the dark creeper, which essentially gets rid of light. So if you go ahead and spawn one in here, it should just get rid of like all this glowstone. But it does drop it, which is nice. And then we have the ice creeper, which I'm going to go ahead and spawn in the water over here. He's kind of cool looking. But he'll just kind of freeze any water around you and also place snow. So he's pretty cool. And then we have the, again, evil twin to the ice creeper. And we have the magma creeper, who just places lava and also is kind of just a griefer. He's a creeper griefer. But the cool thing about him is he keeps setting fire to things when he's walking. So basically, I hope he doesn't spawn in like someone's base because he will very easily just burn the whole place down. Now, I think the reason it spawns lava instead of actual magma, which is a thing in the game, is because when this mod was originally made, magma wasn't a thing in the game, and this was the effect it gave. So it's just trying to stay as close as possible to the original mod. So there's 7 more creepers, which we're just going to kind of blast through, because I don't want this video to go on too long. So I'm just going to go ahead and spawn this guy. So this is the hydrogen creeper, which is essentially just a much larger explosion. So I guess he's kind of like a charged creeper without being a charged creeper, but now I'm actually curious. Oh! Wow. Okay, so you can charge them as well. I didn't realize that. And then this is his regular explosion. So his charged explosion is a little bit bigger, which makes sense. That's kind of terrifying. And then we have the reverse creeper, which his face is upside down. Okay, so if I rename him to Dinnerbone, is he gonna like look happy all of a sudden? Come here, come back. I wasn't done with you. Yeah! Oh my god. Oh gosh, that's really cursed looking. Oh, I need to take a screenshot of this. Okay, anyway, I'm messing about at this point. Let's go ahead and explode him. And he will basically turn everything that he blows up upside down and put it in the sky. So if I blow him up near this tree... no, you're the wrong creeper. Yeah, and he essentially just turns the entire thing upside down. That's amazing. I am going to just blow one up in a village house, just because I'm curious. Oh, no. Sorry, buddy. Apart from him dying, it turned the house upside down. So it does exactly what I expected it to do. Moving on, we have the miner creeper, which looks like it doesn't do anything until you go down and then blow it up. And it will get rid of all of the stone-related blocks. So it will also leave ores. So it's essentially like an X-ray creeper, I guess. Yeah, so it will drop all of them. It's pretty useful, actually. It's like one of the only useful creepers in this mod. And then we have the firework creeper, which, I mean, I think it kind of makes sense what it does. It just launches some fireworks. And then we have the cookie creeper, which is essentially the best one in this entire mod because it gives you cookies. I don't know about you, but cookies are incredible. And then we have the rainbow creeper, which I don't actually remember. Does it just do a random effect? Oh, that's cool. Might be the effect of the hydrogen creeper. Or if I blow up another one, it might be the effect of nothing, apparently. Let's try that again. Really? Why aren't you working? Okay, there we go. So yeah, it will have the effect of like all of the creepers. But yeah, apart from that, I think that's all of the elemental creepers we have to look at. So I'm going to move on to the third mod of this video. So we'll see you once again in a moment. So the third mod we're going to be looking at today in this video is the Tiny Soldiers mod. You might recognize these little guys. So this is essentially a complete remake of the Clay Soldiers mod from, again, the early 2010s. Era of modded Minecraft. This mod again was very popular because people would set up arenas for the soldiers to fight in, and it was really fun to watch. It was another mod that I was quite obsessed with when I was younger because it was just hours of entertainment. So essentially what you do in this version of the mod is it has these capsules. So if I grab a diamond block tiny soldier capsule and a gold block tiny soldier capsule, and then let's go ahead and throw diamond one down and the gold one down, and they'll just start beating each other up. And it's really fun to just watch. And the diamond one wins. Amazing. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to really quickly set up a tiny little arena for them to fight in. So give me just a moment to get that done, and then we'll set up a little battle. Okay, so I set up a really basic arena. You'll have to excuse my really horrific redstone skills. So I'm going to throw about 15 of each. So let me just also do that. Okay, so we've got 15 of each. Now, before we set them off on their battle, there are a few things we need to do. There is weapons we can give them, so I'm going to give them both the weapons they need. So it's essentially just a sharpened stick. And they can also ride horses. Okay, now, as far as I can tell, these guys are fully ready. So I'm going to go ahead and click this lever, and they should just start doing their thing. So let's go ahead. And we will watch them as they... I'm voting for Diamond, personally. But I'm already losing confidence. Oh, no, hang on. I think they've just... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Diamond just completely decimated Gold. Which, I mean, makes sense, because Gold's pretty crap. Diamond wins! We've just got tiny little horses walking around now. The mod as well also does give you a disruptor capsule, which you essentially use to do this. So it just turns them all back into item form, so if you want to, you know, suddenly stop a battle for any reason, you can. That's essentially all there is to this mod at the moment. I believe the mod developer is still working on it, so hopefully it gets an update soon, because I can see the potential it has. But anyway, let's move on to the fourth and final mod of this video, which I think's probably the best one of this video. See you in a second. Okay, so for the final mod of this video, it's probably my favorite mod of all time. At least of like old Minecraft mods. Now, I did lie a little bit because this isn't a remake. This is still the same mod that's been updated since 2014, 2015, I want to say. The mod in question is the Lucky Blocks mod. This mod was extremely popular, and it's still used today by a lot of YouTubers in videos and challenge videos and survival let's plays and stuff like that, because it's just such an awesome mod. I don't know how else to explain it, but essentially, if you're not sure how the mod works, it adds 3 lucky blocks to the game, and they all have their own kind of luck chance. So for example, the regular lucky block has a luck of 0 because it's 50-50 essentially. You have the very lucky block, which is basically 80% increased luck chance. Unlucky block, which essentially every time will do something bad. Now, just for the sake of the video, we're only going to use the lucky block because I want it to be completely random. Also, this guy is really annoying. I'm just going to basically spam these and see what happens. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. That's a good first one. Okay, goodbye. I'm getting away from you. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Why is he flying? How is he flying? Oh, that's horrific. I hate that. I'm getting away from that now. Okay, at least it's not as bad as that guy that was over there, but we've got some friends here now. Okay. Whoa! Oh, amazing. Okay, some food. And a bouncy house! Oh my god, this is the best day of my life. Do I want to open this? Oh, okay, it's just like a random loot chest. That's pretty cool. Okay, I didn't even get a chance to respond to that. Jeez. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm gonna spawn a couple more and see if we get anything interesting from these. Well, there's your problem. And it's just bedrock, so thanks, game. That's literally never being removed unless you use some glitches to get rid of it. That's amazing. Okay. What? What? What are you selling, sir? Okay, I need to try and get to him. I want to see what if he's selling anything. I don't think he is, but... No, he's not. He's just completely useless. That's amazing. Oh, a trident. With loyalty, riptide, and challenging. I can hear the slime again. Oh no. I'm going to stay away from him because he's massive. Oh, no mind, he despawned. I'm going to do a couple more. And... Oh, I remember this one. Oh, okay, so one of these is really bad, like 80% bad luck, as far as I'm aware. Okay. 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 That's fine. Well, we have bats, but that's fine. Oh, and a witch as well. I just realized I don't think I can get out of it very easily now. I want to get out of here. Oh, and this is essentially a giant lucky block. If I... Oh! Oh, that's really cool. Now, the mod doesn't just add lucky blocks. It also adds a lucky sword and a lucky bow. Seem pretty self-explanatory, I'd say, so let's go ahead and just hit some mobs and see what happens. Every now and then, when you're hitting things with your lucky sword, it might give it might do something. Now, it can still be pretty detrimental to you, so it's not like it's a sword that you should just be using around your base and stuff like that. Should hit us with some new effects. Oh my gosh, I almost died there. That was scary. The other item it adds is the lucky bow, which is exactly the same as a lucky sword, except it's a bow type, so it will every now and then just do something random when you're firing it. So it's pretty neat. Okay, I'm going into creative mode. But yeah, if you just keep spamming it, you might get something pretty cool. You might get something absolutely horrific. You never really know, like how that arrow just... Oh no, the arrow went down there. I don't even know what that one did. Okay, so we have a meteor, I'm assuming that is. Does it have anything inside? Is it even worth? No, it's not. Wow, amazing. Scammed. Well, essentially, that's all of the mods we had to look at today. All of them hold up pretty well, even in today's modded kind of like ecosphere. With how advanced things are nowadays, it's nice to see things that are kind of like remnants of old Minecraft mods, which I think really did pioneer modded Minecraft as a whole. So yeah, I'd say definitely go check these mods out. I'll leave links to them in the description below. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. And if you want to support the channel further, go ahead and click that join button below if you want to become a channel member, and you'll gain access to a bunch of perks. I'll put it on screen again in case you wanted to have another look at it. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. My name is XeTrain, and I will see you in the next video.